Okay, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be doing a review on the Abramtek E500. Yep, weird name, but this is a speaker that I found on Amazon, retailing for £329. They claim it to be 200 watt, full 360 degree sound, and to get 4.5 hours of sound per charge. Oh, not getting much focus there. So yeah, relatively decent specs for that price, and obviously an interesting design going on here. This is completely wireless, by the way. So yeah, so it's, you know, on a battery. We've got quite a nice light stand type thing going on at the bottom there. The camera isn't liking it very much, but I do in real life. It looks very nice. Maybe not so much on a carpet, but on a mantelpiece or something. Obviously it can be turned off as well. But yeah, I quite like the design going on there. You've got on the top, if it can focus properly, we've got basically like a built-in equalizer. So bass, middle, it's called, treble, and volume. And then you've got a button up here to change the music kind of like mode. So it says the options are, let me see if I can bring it up here so you can see it. So we've got music, movie, and game. And then there's a source one below which has HDMI, Bluetooth, and aux. And then you've got a button to turn the lights off, and obviously a button for power. So yeah, a little bit different. Most of them don't have that. Yeah, it's got HDMI inputs, aux inputs, optical as well, I believe. So we've got quite a lot going on here. Quite a nice speaker actually, to be honest. The box, the unboxing, I know I don't normally do unboxings anymore anyway, but the unboxing was miserable, to be fair. It came in a cardboard box with that logo at the bottom on it, and it was just in polystyrene in the box, like no manual, no, like it was like a cardboard box that you'd get to an Amazon box delivered in, and you'd open it and see the actual packaging. But in this case, that was the packaging. So I opened it and thought, whoa, okay. Yeah, because I didn't realize that was the actual box. So very, very boring. Would have made the worst unboxing video ever, hence why there isn't one anyway. But obviously we don't rate the speakers off their unboxings because that's a very short experience. We rate them off their sound. So I'm going to be doing there you go, made a funny noise for you there. We're going to be doing the middle and treble at 0 and the bass all the way up, because that's how I like my speakers. Balanced in the middle and bassy at the top end, and we're going to have it at 80% volume. And then we're going to be playing Diamond Eyes by Everything, as always. Everything by Diamond Eyes even. So yeah, I'll let you know what I think afterwards. I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down. All around this empty town, we're searching for the lost and found. Yeah, unaware, keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing. Are you taking the piss? Right, my apologies. The battery, the 4.5 hour battery life I was boasting about a minute ago couldn't even last 30 seconds into my song. Clearly I've used it a bit too long, so we're going to be starting from the beginning. I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain cry all around this empty town. We're searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the sky. What in the world? It's plugged in. So it turns out that this speaker doesn't like the fast charger that I use for my phone, so I've had to plug it in for half an hour or so with a slow charger. And I'm going to play you the sound test quickly before it dies again. So here you go. I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down. All around this empty town, we're searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare, cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold We've managed to get a full song out of her this time. I'm not going to pretend like that was the speaker's fault. That was my fault, not charging it properly, using the wrong charger, etc. When it's charged up, I'm actually really impressed with this thing. Despite the bad unboxing and the speaker that no one actually, like the brand that no one knows about, I really quite like it. If you're after kind of like the design of this, you've got a two drivers here, one at the front, which gives you your kind of 360 sound at the top, and then you've got a woofer around about here. Obviously the magnet for it up here, woofer here, and then using science somehow, it creates this tunnel down here. So it's got the escape for the air, the port down the bottom, and using this tunnely shaft bit here, it amplifies the bass, according to their website anyway. It could be trash, all I don't know. But amplifies the bass, and it does seem to work quite well, especially on the carpet here in this room. The floor is giving a bit of vibration. Obviously the bass is all the way up on the EQ, but yeah, it's giving you a proper decent sound. It's quite loud. It's got some good clarity to it. So yeah, for $329, I guess, you know, there are cheaper things out there, but it is giving off a £300 sound, and I didn't expect to say that at all. So actually, if you're after something maybe no one's heard of, and also actually because it's so thin on the floor anyway, it doesn't really take up much real estate. So I mean, like you could have this next to a TV or just in the corner of the room, and yes, it's tall, but because it doesn't actually take up much space on the floor itself, it just kind of hides away in the corner of the room, and you're getting a very good sound out of this for something that doesn't take up much space and looks quite nice. So yeah, I mean the controls on the top are a little bit cheap, like the little switches are a little bit plasticky and a little bit fiddly, but realistically you're after the sound, and it is giving you £300 worth of sound. I can't lie, it really is. I was surprised when I first took this out of the box. So yeah, if you're after sound and a speaker that looks like this, might be good for a TV maybe as well, because it's quite good at projecting that sound, then yeah, I think you found it.